Hey everybody, welcome back to the best U.S. Mint news channel on YouTube. I'm Sonofasilverstacker. Today's date is June 25, 2024. In this video, we're going to be talking about the bullion sales from this year as well as last year. And you won't believe what I've discovered. The mint is really running light this year for the gold coins. It's quite interesting, and we would need a large amount of sales to actually get back to the 2023 levels. After that, we're going to be talking about another error by a printing error from the United States Mint, and we're going to be looking at, the reaction to it back in 2003. If you remember, the silver proof set actually had an error there, and the Mint jumped on that one, and we'll show you what's going on with that. But if you're new here, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We're trying to get to a bazillion subs. It's a mighty big number. Not sure exactly what that number is, but it's a lot greater than what we're looking at now. And don't forget, we're always live and never edited. Now let's bounce over here to JM Bullion, where they got their American Silver Eagles on sale at $6.49. Do you recall a time when the American Silver Eagles had about a $15, $16, $17 premium? Absolutely. So are we fortunate enough to get a $6.49 premium on American Silver Eagles? Well, I'm sure you could find it better elsewhere, but it is coming down, and that's a nice thing. Now, speaking of bullion sales, here we are at the 2024 American Eagles sales totals by month, and let's be real. The first month of the year, the Mint generally makes more sales than any other month through the calendar year. Okay, now let's see here for February, because I'm going to actually omit. That's why I'm saying January is kind of it's kind of an outlier, and we really shouldn't use it for our purposes here in this video. So February 14,500, March 18,000, April 16,500. Look at that, May 19,500. We haven't broke the 20,000 ounces in a month right there so far this year. And June, well, we got a few more days left to report these sales for June. Will we see more gold, fractional gold, or silver eagle sales? I don't know. But what I can tell you is, well, we're going to go in the way back right now to 2023. And remember, we didn't bust 20,000 on any of these months except, that's right, January. And that's an outlier. We're not going to use that one. So look at this, 41,000 in February. Look at this, 211,000 in March, 159 in April, 60,000 in May, 35,000 in June. Okay, so there you go, folks. Clearly, the Mint has slowed down the production or not selling as many gold eagles. Now, what do you think it is? Now, it could be that the Mint's run out of gold or isn't using their gold for these bullion coins. Maybe they're using for numismatic products, or maybe I don't know, because I'm trying to fill the vacuum of unknown with whatever idea I can come up with. Now, I do know that this is running real light. And at a time when gold is going up, the psychology of the buyer is people don't want to catch a falling knife. They want to get on the bus or, back up the truck when the price is going up, generally speaking. And here it is. We've seen gold at all-time highs, maybe not necessarily adjusted for inflation, but we are way up there. All right. Look at this, July 41,000, August 78,000. September 27, October 97, and November 40,000. And the lightest month, okay, generally speaking, is December, because that's when they're producing coins for the following year, all right? So that's something to consider. December was the only month we were even close to the sales for this year. That's scurry. I don't even know what's going on with that. Now look at this. Here we go with the American Silver Eagle. Ounces sold was 24.7, okay? That's a tremendous number, because look where we're at now. Yeah, 13 million right there. So could we see the sales for this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more months, and probably another week or so? Could we see getting up to that number of 24, almost 25 million? Probably. And because of that, I think the United States Mint is more committed to their silver products this year than it looks like their gold products. It's just one of those things. Now, I got to show you this. It is a first-of-a-kind collaboration, and it's a head-scratcher why this Liberty and Britannia silver medal is still available. Not sure why it's got the shiny candy-like red button still available. I would really hate for the United States Mint to go, oh, you know what? Let's just make that 75,000 again when it was sold out on March 8th. It was only had a 30-day window. So what's happening here? I'm not too sure. But it definitely begs the question, what is the Mint playing at? Because they said this was sold out. They had a 30-day window, and that was that. So when is sold out, not sold out? Well, talk to the Mint about that. That's kind of interesting. Now let's go to the next subject today. We're talking about, yes, indeed, and I had a heads up, I believe it was from Red Silver, about this COA error on the Silver, Liberty, and Britannia metal. All right, so there it is. Oh, wait, hang on. Boop, boop, back it up. Yeah, there it is. That's the metal, and it says coin description on it, right? Oops. Yeah. And we've seen this before, folks. This is nothing new from the United States Mint. We saw it on the American Liberty right there. The bristlecone pine had a error on the COA, and it even had a replacement COA sent out with a fancy letter. I don't know why they, well, anyway, I wouldn't damage my letter, but maybe they didn't. Maybe that was just something they edited on paint or something. But look, there it is, another Silver Liberty Britannia. It has the air. I think that's actually this one here. Yeah, it is. That's the only one listed on eBay right now. All right. That's the only one listed as far as the COA air. There it is there. Look at this. The proof set had a printing error this year, right? They called the Native American dollar, I think it was Maria Tall Chief from last year. Oops. Yeah, it's going on. Oh, there it is right there. Yeah. The proof set had an error. The bristlecone pine had an error. Do you remember the photo with the librarian versus the jocular, jaunty Bessie Coleman photograph in her pilot gear? Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? Look at this 2009 missing edge lettering, U.S. Mint. More of the bristlecone errors. Here we go. Look at this. 2003 silver proof air COA only. No coins, no box, air COA. And this one's also selling that for $6.95 with $4.25 shipping. It's the last one. And here is how the Mint reacted to that error in 2003. I did a little bit of digging, a little light reading. Here we go. This is from August 14th, 2003, the United States Mint News, press release 2003. United States Mint takes fast action to correct misprinted certificates of authenticity. Corrected COAs for silver-proof sets to ship August 15th. And this is out of Washington. Shipments of the 2003 United States Mint silver-proof sets with the corrected certificates of authenticity, that's the COA to you and me, will resume August 15, 2003. Misprinted COAs were identified on July 30th, 2003, 2 days after the sets went on sale. 90,000 of these sets had been shipped to customers. The United States Mint immediately halted further shipments to the estimated 170,000 customers with outstanding orders until the corrected sets could be mailed. Did the United States Mint come up with any kind of communication like this about any of the recent errors? Well, no, they actually did it on a personal level, right? They were like, well, let's just send a letter. Let's not make it publicly noticed. Well, eventually, those letters are going to get out into the public, and they're going to be shared with the rest of the public. So why not make it public, right? Whoopsies. Customers who already have received their sets can expect a corrected COA in the mail in the next 2 weeks. The misprinted certificates indicate that the Roosevelt dime and the Kennedy half dollar included in the set are 8.33% nickel, and 91.67% copper. The composition of these coins, the Mint silver-proof set is correctly 90% silver and 10% copper, a combination known as coin silver. That's an interesting term. I haven't heard that in a while. Also, the weights of the Roosevelt dime and the Kennedy half dollar were incorrectly listed at 2.268 grams and 11.34 grams, respectively. The reprinted certificates of authenticity correct the weights, and the customers can check on their status. Does the United States Mint do any of this anymore? Like, this seems like really good customer service, right? Like, wow, they're really Johnny on the spot with this, taking care of this. Yeah, not so much nowadays, right? Now let's go to those plus ones. I think there's a lot to be desired from the current United States Mint. I don't know if it's the leadership. I don't know. I mean, just they can't seem to get it together with these misprinted COAs. And look, the United States Mint has I think they had it in 2015, some misprinted COAs. So yeah, it happens. Okay. But this often, especially for the metal, you'd think they'd figure it out. I don't know. Maybe some people learn their lessons slow. And some people never learn their lessons, right? So maybe, hopefully, we can pray that they have learned their lesson this time around. Now let's go here to the plus ones. Bam! This is Proverb 4:23. More than you guard anything, safeguard your heart, for from it are the sources of life. Above all else, the heart is pivotal in focusing our thoughts and desires away from the negative and focusing us towards the positive. That's right. Try that at home. Now let's go here to 99.9 KOIN Coin News Radio. And this is Michael Jackson, Man in the Mirror. Change starts with that guy. Isn't that the truth? Change. Man in the Mirror. Hope you'll dig it, folks. I know I do. I met Michael Jackson, one time during Captain EO at Disneyland in California. Wow, that was incredible. Now, I want to thank y'all for coming. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you hear and see, sub the channel is free. Also, consider becoming a member. It's $1.99 a month. That's the price of a cheap cup of coffee. Stacker out.